Hey guys, welcome back for another Sencal Guns video. So figured bring you guys along for another range update video. So out here again at my local range, this is Visalia Sportsman's Association located in Visalia, California. It's February 3rd, 2018. Standing out here on the new pistol range, looking over on a rifle range. Things are coming along pretty good. I know a few of you guys made a comment last video that I did out here. It was extremely foggy that day. Sorry about that, guys. I don't have control over the weather. On that note, just a heads up for you guys. Yes, guys, we still are open if it is foggy, although we do have to let the fog clear. So for instance, the day I did the last video for you guys, I think it was 10:30, 10:45 before we actually opened rather than 8 o'clock. So, looking back on this pistol range here, there's going to basically be 10 lanes. 25 yards would be the last target, plus then a little bit more to the back berm. Swinging guys on around, that first set of railroad ties, which is what we load the target stands into, is 20 yards. The blue marker that's facing away from us right here, that's 25 yards, 25 meters. So theoretically we've not quite got 50. It's more like 40 yards or so to the back berm. So realistically we actually do have quite a bit of dirt here, distance wise, to be able to shoot. One thing that I really am going to be loving, targets are moving, not people, unlike the last range, if you guys have ever been out here. Also, guys, with this being a dirt berm in the back, we're not going to have any of the ricochet or splatter problems that we were with the old steel baffles. Most of the dirt work is done. If you guys notice from the floor, I know the sun's kind of coming over the top of that wall a little bit. It's covering up the footing, plus it's sloping back towards rifle range. Dirt work is pretty much done here on the back of the pistol, and they have dirt in between the fence and the retainer wall, just trying to make sure that we don't have any ricochets going over the berm. Even though we are out in the middle of ag land, we want to keep all of the rounds fired in the range. So walking back up here to where the new pistol range covered area is, where you're going to be shooting. For those that have ever seen like an indoor range, it's going to be similar to that. Basically, you're going to have a covered area. We're going to have AR-500 steel dividers in between each of the benches. On top of that AR-500, there's going to be 2 inches of foam, which is then going to be kind of wrapped in aluminum. So theoretically, if somebody does do a negligent discharge, accidental discharge, whatever you guys want to call it, it should hopefully stop it. We did test that last, well, theoretically it's more than a year now. It would have been fall of 2016. Theoretically, that sandwich did stop a 44 mag point blank range. So basically the benches are going to be going right along here, same rate alignment with the rifle range. Spinning you guys kind of around, giving you guys a look back down range. What you're going to basically have in here is you're going to have 2/3 of the bench that's going to kind of work like a drawbridge. It'll go up and down, give you access to be able to service targets or be able to sweep up brass from in front of the benches. 1/3 of the bench is going to be fixed stationary, so you will have somewhere to leave a firearm, magazines, ammunition while you're going down range to be able to deal with servicing targets. So we still have the dividers to put in, the benches up front to do. We're going to be doing something back here in the back for small benches, similar to what's over there on rifle range. Just something to be able to put gear on. Of course, the upper observation area where those two other man lifts are sitting. So you will have some area for people to be able to watch from. Most likely going to be getting a few more picnic tables to put up there. Of course, we got the new area all done up there for the barbecue area, as well as the brand new sea crate. The old one was basically falling apart, had holes in it, so we went ahead and replaced that. Spinning you guys around to rifle range. A couple companies have been donating a whole lot of manpower as well as some pretty serious dollars to be able to help bring the range up to code. Yes, guys, the range is ADA compliant. So if you do have some sort of disability and you're in a wheelchair, yes, you are actually able to shoot here. You have basically full handicap access. So one other project that we did get done is we got the new drainage in. Basically the drain gutters, as well as there's dry wells now out here out front, so hopefully that should run off the roof and go on into the dry wells and not basically back up on the roof. There was also a couple other dry wells cut here in the back. This slab here on the rifle range, I'm going to guess it's roughly about 30 years old, so it's not exactly level, and of course it's not sloped. So we do have a little bit of drainage issue. For those that have never been out here, rifle benches, guys, these are a one-piece built concrete bench, so they are very, very nice, will not move. Giving you guys a little look down rifle range. The targets that you're able to put out, you're either able to load those into a stand, or you're able to slip them into those railroad ties out there. Those railroad ties are set at a particular distance of 20 yards, 25 yards, 25 meters, 50 yards, 50 meters, 100 and 200 yards right now. If you guys can see all the way out there, just barely, that orange fence basically determines where the old range stops and the new range starts. We're still working on some more dirt work for back there. We have a little bit more work to do on that. Hopefully, guys, that's moving along. So hopefully we're going to have 300 yards for last paper targets that you'd be able to load up and shoot. And then we're going to have some steel gongs again out on the back berm that you'd be able to shoot at, which is going to be roughly 320, 325 yards. Swing you guys on around. Yes, guys, I brought out the 30-30 again today to be able to shoot. So one other little thing, kind of just figured share with you guys. So when you guys come in, you'd basically walk up to the blockhouse. The book you'd basically sign in on. Yes, guys, you are able to shoot here as both a day shooter, which is $15 a day per person per visit, or membership for an individual is $80 a year. If you guys did have a membership, you would not have to pay a fee every single time you come in. Also, guys, just showing you guys real quick, the targets you guys see up there on that back wall, all of those are for sale, 25 cents a piece. So hopefully, guys, enjoyed the video. So kind of just figured to share all this with you guys. So I will see you guys for the next video.